Hello, Second Star friends. How are you today? My name is Laurel, and I'm going to be reading to you a book that I wrote called The Perfect Party. It was beautifully illustrated by the artist Hélène Baum-Owoyele. This is a story about collaboration and how important it is for us to sometimes work together towards creating something that we all want. In this story, it's Little Robin's birthday, and we're going to see how all the animals of the world, well, I'm not going to tell you. Why don't you just listen and we'll find out. It was Little Robin's birthday, and all the other animals in the zoo wanted to plan the perfect party. Mr. Owl from the United States hollered, "But we need the perfect food." "Oh yes, and the perfect music," mooed Mr. Cow from England. "That's my role. Cookery-coo!" Mr. Rooster from Portugal rushed in and started to sing. Cookery-coo! Cookery-coo! "No, it's cock-a-doodle-doo," the Jamaican rooster interrupted. "No, it's coo-coo-coo," the Nigerian rooster said. "You have it all wrong. It's kikeriki," sang the German rooster. "Stop right there," whoa, 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 yelled the Chinese rooster. Mr. Goat chimed in. "My fellow animals, you all know I have the best voice of all." He raised his hoof up into the air, lifted his head, and blurted out the loudest bleat. Bah! Bah! The frogs heard the commotion and hopped over. "No, no, no, it's more like this. Ribbit, ribbit," sang the Pacific tree frog. "Frak," croaked the Polish frog. "Kum kum," added the Iranian frog. "Gigul," sang the Korean frog. "Op, op," replied the Thai frog. Each animal tried to outsing the other more loudly. Little Robin folded his wings over his ears. Soon all the animals were screaming, bleating, yapping, and crowing. They were roaring, mooing, yelping, braying, squawking, and meowing. Until... splash! Miss Water Buffalo flung her body into the lake and soaked every single animal. "What a cacophony!" she shouted. "Enough is enough!" Oh dear. Ahem, ahem. She cleared her throat. "Why don't you try singing together?" "Together?" all the animals responded, confused. Miss Water Buffalo waved her body to the left, calling all roosters. She swung her body to the right, lifted her hands, and all the roosters of the world sang. Calling all goats, she raised her hands, and a large melodious cloud of sound emerged. It was marvelous. Little Robin listened in delight, moving his wings from left to right. All of the animals sang a grand melody. They sang and they sang. "How tweet this is, but I'm hungry," Miss Parakeet from India shrieked out. The singing stopped, and only the rumble mumble of tummies could be heard. "Half, half," barked the Israeli dog. "What about the food?" "Aya, aya," nodded the Spanish donkeys. Hee-haw, agreed the Canadian donkeys. All of the animals broke out into conversation as they discussed which dish would make the perfect meal. Mr. Frog from Italy hopped into the forest and collected his ingredients. "Wait until you taste my ribollita." "Nothing compares to my curry," replied Miss Parakeet from India. All of the animals proclaimed their dish to be the best. And as they prepared their dishes, they argued and bleated and yapped and crowed. They roared, mooed, yelped, brayed, squawked, and meowed. Until a huge wind came across. It swept up all the dishes and dumped everything into the small well. No scream, bleat, yap, roar, moo, yelp, bray, squawk, or meow was to be heard. Until little Robin climbed out of the well.
"Help me! I fell in,"
he tweeted. He was covered from feather to feather and claw to beak with all the food. He licked his feathers. "This is simply the tastiest thing I have ever tasted." And he flew right back in. All of the animals watched in amazement and walked over to the well to have a taste for themselves. It was good. Was the only sound for the rest of the celebration. And so, with the perfect music sung and the perfect meal prepared, the animals threw the perfect party for little Robin. I hope that you enjoyed that. Tell me, what is your favorite animal, actually? I'll tell you a secret. I like robins best of all. I love robins. And I love parakeets. And I love cows. And I love cats. Oh dear, I love so many animals. I don't think I have a favorite animal, actually. I love them all. And what about birthdays? Who likes birthdays? I think everybody likes birthdays. I certainly love them. What do you like best about birthdays? What makes birthdays so special for you? Is it the cake? Is it the candies? Is it the gifts that you may get? Is it the songs that you may sing? What makes birthdays special for you? Well, I hope that you like this little journey, and I will see you again later. Bye!